Let's check it out right now. Literally continuing right back off with Jurassic World Evolution. So yeah, as I pretty much said at the back end of last episode, these are fossils that we already have, so now we can actually sell them for more money. And we got more money from that later, from doing those expeditions, because of that was a mission that we had to do.
This challenge looks interesting, and I thought of you
Small
first.
Alright. That should not be too hard, especially because all I have to do is go back to the same spot. Alright, let's see. We want stuff that literally we can just sell, so we're just gonna go you and you. Because why not?
That's the job done. Here's a reward as thanks for what you've accomplished on Isla Tacaño.
My advice? Take this contract. This latest contract is a little unexpected, but I'm sure you'll rise to the challenge.
doesn't want to be in showbiz? You can sure help out the entertainment division with this contract. I'd work with you anytime.
I've got something for you, if you're interested.
If I had my way, every single person on the planet would have the opportunity to interact with our dinosaurs one-on-one. Well,
Okay, so what we're
maybe
gonna
just
do
a few
now
ones.
is I didn't said I wasn't gonna do this, but I'm like, we are going a bit slow. So we're going to put something in here temporarily until the T-Rexes are ready. Sources are about a 130. Whereas Velociraptor is about 99, but I'm going to have about... So we got 260 versus 9. I guess the Raptors would be more profitable. Oh, I think that do I have the... That's the 1993. Are they the Jurassic Park 3 skin? Or do I not have them yet? What's this one? I'm gonna change that to hash rate capacities just so I can put the third one in. We'll put blue in, why not? It doesn't cost us too much to make the 3 of them. Oh, we got fossils. Cool. Closure, feeders, we want zygote. We put one goat feeder there, and one goat feeder there. There. See, normally I'd put the feeders in front of the viewing galleries, but one, I don't need to simply for the fact is this viewing gallery gets all of the area. But two, the goats, unlike the bush and shrubberies that the plant eaters eat, the goat feeders here, that wait if I can actually did they actually even shoot out some goats? Oh yeah, they did. Yeah, the goats, as you can see, wander around, so I don't have to really worry about putting them dead in front of a viewing gallery like the bushes, because the goats will actually just wander around the paddock. So there's easy chance that they'll just wander in front of a viewing gallery. Probably should have checked if I missed. Okay, good. So they can handle up to 6, but they can handle as low as 2. Cool. So needless to say, I won't be releasing that first one until the second one's close to being ready.
Let's put this one in the completed column. Thanks.
And these guys should help spark the money up right quick.
2, right?
Because not only will releasing these activate both the it'll activate the security missions, because I just have to release 2 of them, but the guest count will shoot up because, well, raptors. Before I do that, I'll see if I can get another mission going.
This contract looks important and worthy of consideration.
Maintain an island rating of 3.04. Yeah, I can do that. Everything's going to start getting a bit better in a moment because I'm about to release the raptors. I just need that last one to be ready. While I wait for it, I'm going to go check to see if these guys need a refill on their food. Yes, they do. So that's the thing always to keep in mind, that while you're doing all your stuff, building and main missions, that you make sure that the rest of your dinosaurs stay fed. Like, don't get me wrong, I wouldn't mind a feature in the game that kind of eventually the AI was just programmed that every now and then at a certain time they go refeed them themselves, but I also don't like that idea because it takes away part of the hands-on effect of the game. So it's one of those things that although I wish was different, I don't really want it to change as well because it would take a decent chunk out of the game. Alright, I can start releasing them now.
That contract to increase our attendance numbers? What can I say? You did it. Well, I guess I just did say it.
Yeah, see, we just went from 209 to 2009 to 2100.
I guess this means congratulations are in order.
And mind you, when we get to about the 8K, 8 mil mark, I'll be selling the raptors and putting 2 Rexes in here, guaranteed. I do not know if we'll be able to do the main missions in this episode, but we'll probably be getting to them next week. I don't know yet. We'll see how lucky we get with missions. I can't do anything yet. So, where are you? I need to check. Yeah, your grassland's fine, your forest is fine. Not too much of a fan of that colouring. I do like that colouring a lot. And then, yeah, of course you got blue. So your forest, your grassland, your wetland are all fine, and your population, of course, is fine. Cool, so you guys are good. I can literally leave you guys alone. I only have 4 mil to go before I put in the Rexes. Speaking of which, money. Yeah, I can do that. I mean, the only place on the island with predators is here, and they're not going to break out because they're not only happy, but there's, Island 3 doesn't have storms for some reason, which I'm not complaining about, I'm actually quite happy. Because you experience storms on the second island. The second island is when you experience the light storms. Same with Doctor Wu's first island, which is again still on the second island. But it's after that that things start to get crazy because it's Island 3 that... Island 3 is where normal stuff happens, and I think that's the same way for Island 3's second Doctor Wu Island. But then Island 4 over here, which is the Puny Island, that's where tornadoes and stuff are going to kick in, and then Island 5 is also where tornadoes and stuff are going to kick in. And yeah, on this island, I will show you, because I usually do, I'll show you the things that these guys give you. Like, Dr. Dua is pretty good because she gives you not only the Dreadnoughtosaurus, but she gives you the Herrerasaurus, which is another good raptorish-like dinosaur. So it's good for species population. Her other things that she gives you is okay, but you just want to make sure you unlock everything anyway. Security is probably my favorite one out of these, but you've got Entertainment, who's okay, though it's weird that he's the one missing one, so I'm guessing that might happen in a future update, maybe? But yeah, you've got Arcade, you've got Cosmetic Enhancer, which is the mission. No. I like her mission, her main mission I think gives you something. This one gives you cosmetic stuff, I believe. Or I think it involves cosmetics, so like involves like certain skins and stuff. But it also gives you the Sticky Moloch, which everyone would have seen in the Fallen Kingdom. And then you've got Security, who gives you ACU upgrades, gives you Ranger upgrades, gives you Archaeornithomimus, which is another Gallimimus-ish species. But you've also got Homocephalus. I think I'm saying that name right, I do not know. But he slash she is probably one of my favorite dinosaurs apart from the Brax and the Brax, the T-Rexes, and the Hyungasauruses. Because in this game, not only are they little and adorable as hell, but they are very good at not only population, and you can have like quite a few of them, like their own species, as well as a huge population. So they're very manageable and they're very easy to get along with. So I do quite like them. The only thing is, when it comes to this island, it's not one that's really important to 5-star, because to 5-star this island gives you the coastal pattern, which is great because it looks nice. It gives you like these whole darker looking, like black and I think black or navy blue type look to some of the dinosaurs, and it looks really nice. But if cosmetics don't matter to you too much, 5-starring this island right off the bat doesn't matter. You can always come back. You literally just need to we're about to 3-star the island, and that's all we technically need to do, and we'll unlock Isla Penta. And then after that we'll be doing like the only thing we'll do after that on camera is that we'll be doing the main missions. After that, I'll be probably 5-starring this island off camera. Yeah, you guys don't need a refill just yet. Yeah, no. Cool. And as you can see, my money's been skyrocketing. I'll go for entertainment this time. Yeah, sure. What's my guess count at? Oh, actually not that far off. Cool.
How do we measure success?
So, and like that all that will shoot up as well. Like my star rating will go up with the T-Rexes because they give a hell of a lot of star rating, and having 2 of them alone gives you a hell of a lot. But yeah, the guest count will trigger later on. We're getting more money from the scientific mission in a moment. But as I said, this island's more slower when you're kicking it off. You have to be a bit patient, but there's stuff to do technically. You can do dig sites. You literally don't have to do what I'm doing. You literally just can go ham and start creating a bunch of enclosures. You can create enclosures down that way. You can use this enclosure for other stuff. You can actually not put something here and put another enclosure here and put buildings more over here. It's really up to you. You literally play however you want. I'm just showing you the way that I do it, just because I have the patience to wait. This is the part though that did make me a bit sad because you've got this huge, gorgeous water area right here. And in an interview, I remember correctly, I think I've said this in a previous video, but in an interview ages ago, they did mention the possibility that they were thinking in trying to put in water dinosaurs, well, not dinosaurs, marine reptiles into the game, like the mosasaur and maybe some other stuff. And I'm like, that would have been awesome. I would have loved to have seen like some type of thing, like ability to make a pathway here to make it to an enclosure where you see the mosasaur and have some type of awesome spectacle of it. Like, it doesn't even have to be completely visible, like you can have it just every now and then coming to the surface or whatever. It would have just, like, there's so many things that I would have just loved to have seen, but since then we haven't heard anything. Whether they're gonna wait, if they're doing it to like when the new movie comes out, whenever, and like they drop aquatic DLC to the movie for some reason because Mosasaur is in the ocean, like that would be awesome. I wouldn't mind that, but I doubt they would. I really do.
I think you're up to tackling.
No. No, you moron. Difficult. The combat victories aren't too difficult to be technical, but you would need a dinosaur. Like it says, assist in 2 combat victories. What it doesn't tell you is that it has to be the same dinosaur that kills a dinosaur twice. So if you have a pack of raptors like this one, where you have 3 raptors, one mysteriously close. Oh, that's why, because it's eating. But when you have a pen of 3 raptors like these ones, yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's fine. But if I release dinosaurs into here, and the raptors kill them, if say my first raptor killed the first thing I released, that's fine. But if then raptors 2 and 3 then kill the next 2 things going out, they'll all have 1 combat victory. So I'll have to release something else and be wasting money on yet a 4th dinosaur just to get it all. Been waiting. Alright, now give me 1 sec because as I just remembered, we have names, and these are like we have carnivores to name. Actually, I'm gonna sound really mean, but being that I'm not keeping these raptors, I'm not gonna name them. I know that sounds a little mean, but I'm not gonna name these 3 raptors because we're not technically keeping them. So it'd be kind of a waste to give them names now when we're literally about to sell them. So we want to make sure that you're the stove pattern. So we're going to do that.
I've seen some interesting opportunities come my way since I've been
You
here.
just need to sell
Like this
something.
one, which I now offer to you.
Each new discovery furthers our understanding. It's valuable work. Take it.
Yeah, I can put that down in a moment. It's got the right... Yeah, fine, cool. Oh, and I should have done this beforehand, but I'm an idiot, so I don't think it will kick in, but yeah, whatever. Alrighty, what the... How did you fail? You have an 83% chance. I'll cancel both of you then. Ugh. See, it's like I don't like that. I don't want to be incubating them without without the other, because if one's ready, I found that if you leave a dinosaur in an incubator too long, it will still age and die. So you have to be careful of that, and releasing one on its own when they are mutated to want more than one in the same enclosure, that will just lead to them getting cranky. So might as well put that back down. And to help with the money, since I do have a contract for it, well, first I'll send one to there again. But I have this one, and I will send one over here to this one. I'm gonna get rid of the star rating one. Wait, that's... yeah.
I want to take this contract, which means you want to take it too, correct?
2.0 for 3 minutes. What is my dinosaur rating? It's probably not high. My dinosaur rating is 1.5 stars because I've only got 3 species in dino rating that. Righty-o. I'm probably going to be... yeah, I'm going to delete that contract. So now I just have to wait till I get that million and stuff back, but that won't take too long, I don't think. So I don't really have to wait too long. Like, technically, I could trank and sell the raptors, though I don't know how much they'd sell for. Though that would mean that if I don't get enough money, I'll have the money pool go down quite a lot, just because it'll slow down because there's less creatures in the park. So it means that I'll probably might have... like, if I'm still a little bit of a chunk away from the goal, I'll have to wait even longer for, well, all of it to get back up.
Every opportunity comes with risks. For now, you've done the first. That is a job well done.
Cool. Yes, I know there's fossils that came in. I just checked them.
Always a pleasure to work with you. When our numbers go up, everything gets better. Easier. Except the plumbing. Whee! I can get a little, you know. Look, just get the attendance numbers up.
Alright, so now we've got 2 new T-Rexes already starting to incubate. Hopefully they won't fail. I don't really want to be playing a game of why are you failing. because, like, although that says 43%, if you look under viability and you see the upgrade plus 40%, it's because I have the upgrades on there, so that there is an extra 40%. So technically, although that says 43%, there's a technicality of it having an 83% chance of succeeding, with only the last, I think it's 13, yeah? Yeah, last 17%, sorry. It's like there's only got a 17% chance of failing. Now, I still don't know why that first one failed. It might have been when I was changing it from a hatchery thing to a speed thing, maybe. But either way, I just hope it's just like with the money we have now, I could probably tell my my ACU team to trank these so I can sell them. Where's the third one? Ah, there it is. Whenever the ACU team gets up there, pretty butts up here. No. Ah, I didn't even see them. Wait, why are you? I guess I have to wait for the helicopter to be back at base before I can change its color. Rightio then. Like, I mean, technically I could have the T-Rexes just kill these things when they're in here, but however, I've had too many situations where I've had dinosaur, like, predators in an enclosure, and then I release something in there to have it kill the previous predators so that way they get their star rating up. Like, I've done it just a few times when I was doing the Dr. Wu stuff, and what I found was it never worked. For some reason, they just sat around for ages just not killing the things that were previously in the enclosure, and I don't know why. So instead of waiting for that song and dance to happen, I'm literally just gonna sell them now, get some money out of it, and yeah, like we're about to have some Rexes.
This contract has just come in. I'm giving you...
Seriously, we're not dealing with Corys at the moment. We're dealing with Tyrannosauruses.
Assets in the air.
The king and queen are, well, technically there's supposed to be two queens, but the king and queen are about to be released into their new enclosure. While I'm waiting, do I have enough money? Yes, I do. And then as for the power problem, put that down. Done. Because realistically, I'm pretty sure there'd be at least some people that would love the hotel by the T-Rexes. Don't you look gorgeous? So I believe that's the steppy color. Yep, steppy pattern. And we are now 3 stars.
Oh, this place is Isla Pena. If an island could have attitude, then this little chunk of volcanic rock takes the cake.
I love this patterning, the Alpine. On the Rex it looks absolutely gorgeous.
Nice word, and you didn't even make it look like work.
Now the only thing I know that these two will do is, if you ever see, like, I'll see if they'll do it in a moment, but, oh, hold on. Yep, here they go. Maybe? No. Okay, that was a weird little twitch. Like, I don't know why it happens. I guess it's like a constant-ish territory-ish thing. But when I first played originally, if you had two of the, like, if you had two of the same species in an enclosure and predator, and they actually could have up to two, they'd only fight for dominance depending on if their rating was the same. Oh, hold on. Yep, here they go. Yeah, this thing. See, normally in the old, like when I was playing this when it first came out, they only did stuff like this when they had the exact same rating, which these do, but I've tested it with all of it in the sense also when like the basic Rex with no skin colors where it's a drastically different rating to the other one. For some reason with the update they've changed that now, and especially with T-Rex, even though I've upgraded these things so that way they can handle two in an enclosure, for some reason you'll notice that literally every 5, literally multiple times within a 10-minute period, probably like every 5 or 6 minutes, maybe even less than that, they will have a fight for dominance. They won't be trying to harm each other, so you don't have to worry. They won't be trying to do literally anything to each other. It's literally just they roar at each other, then one runs away, and whoever doesn't run away is going to be the dominant one. Sometimes it will stay the same, sometimes it will switch. Either way, neither of them get harmed, neither of them get, like, even lay a bite on the other one. It's just a bit of a show, I guess. And I think the fans love it, I don't know. But that's just a thing to keep in mind. It's, at least now we have some gorgeous Rexes. And now we can actually name them. And, yep, here they go. See, they're gonna do it again. Alright, so I'm gonna name this one. Did I already name like this one? I might have already used that one, so I can't use that name, so... So we got Mr. Wiggles! And before I put in any other names, we're dealing with that disease right now. It's not either Rexes. Of course it's not either of the Rexes, because it's always these ones.
Attending to feeder supply.
I can't order you to take this new contract, but I wish I could.
Alright,
It's
so,
that good.
yeah, sure. Now, where's the other one? Rexy 2. Time for you to get a new game. I'm gonna name you. Madam Fancy spelled with 3 Y's. Why? Because I have no idea that's how it was requested. So now you got Madam Fancy and you have Mr. Wiggles. Mr. Wigglesworth. As I said, like, all the names I'm using are all supplied by the same person because it's the only person that's actually giving name recommendations. But like, as I said on the, I think it was partially cut off during the last episode, but as I found out, if you want more traffic to an enclosure, these are good, don't get me wrong. If you have one of these and you have a pathway from it, people will use the monorail, don't get me wrong. But you will find bigger crowds like this, as you can see, will want to take the path more. I have no idea why, but as you can see by this gigantic crowd here, for some reason they really just like going to they like the crowds. I have no idea why they like the paths. And because as you can see here, this is like got maybe a few people wanting to travel back. I haven't seen anyone come out yet, even though it is 100% connected. So I don't know why I'm not seeing heavier traffic, because like this entire area is blank. So that's how you can tell literally almost no one's coming out of it. I'm pretty sure every now and then someone walks out of it, but I'm not sure. But yeah, it's like it's different from there to here. So like people complain that they don't have the option, but even if you have the option doesn't mean they'll use it. So like putting this down just means they won't complain about transportation. Yet even then they'll complain about it, but they won't use it. As you can see by the gigantic line of people. Like how people are like 2 out of every 100 people, maybe even less than that, are going in. And then yeah, you have the crowd that are going down here and looking at the herbivores here. Right now I'm saving up my money because I'll be building the... Yeah, as I figured, I won't be able to do the main missions today, but I will be... Between now and next weekend's episodes, I will be unlocking them, so that way we can do all 3 in the next 2 episodes. But because yeah, that bottom area is where I'll put them, and then after that I'll use that area for a big herbivore area. Because what I like to do, I'll show you. I don't really do much with this section. I usually just have the monorail go down here, maybe put a hotel or power plant, something here. It's when I get to this area. What I'll do is I'll put 2 enclosures around this section, and I will put between them I'll put one of those small small little caged areas that is where they will exit the hatchery from, and then they'll have a door to left and right which will lead into either enclosure A or enclosure B. And then I'll have that here. On this section here, this big section, I'll have the big herbivore enclosure, and then in between I'll have maybe some restaurants and buildings, stuff like that. whenever I do end up trying to fully go for 5 stars on this island, before I do move off this island, I will show you exactly what I've done with it. So that way you get to see all the things. But yeah, so far, yeah, we got some Rexes. As I said, I do apologize for things getting a bit slow for now. Things will pick up probably next episode when we do the main missions. And then after that, yeah, it's like next weekend will probably be the 2 main missions, and then the weekend after, like the next time once like this is on, we will be probably moving to Island 4 if the main missions go well the next weekend. Or hell, maybe if I tackle the missions and they go over really fast, what I could do is I could probably move and start a little bit on Island 4 during next weekend, because there's a little bit of technical work I like to do on that island that I can show you. For now, my friends, though, I hope you've enjoyed the video. I've got like there's still some work I'll be doing down here before it's ready for setting up for the main missions. But so far, at least we've had somewhat progress. We've got the Rexes now, so money will be flowing in, as you can see. So money won't be a problem anymore. I gotta stop saying goddamn. For now though, I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you hit the bell notification icon down below to be notified by any of our shenanigans that we post every weekend. If you have any questions, let me know down in the comments below. If you have any dinosaurs that you want to name, leave down below if you have a specific dinosaur you want to name, or if you have a if you just want to name a carnivore or herbivore. Because so far, no one has been naming any of our herbivores, so they've all left unnamed. That's why I've left them unnamed, because I'm letting the people that are watching this name them. But only one person who has, only one of our viewers have actually been commenting on names. So, if you want to name a dinosaur, make sure you leave a comment down below in in our the comments of this video about what you might want a dinosaur named. Or hell, if you want, just join our Discord and message it directly in the Discord. For now, my friends, leave a like, leave a subscribe, check out the videos, and we shall see you in the next video. Thank you and goodbye.